The Elder Scrolls show us what was, and what yet will be. And they have revealed much to me.
Spare us your stories, old man, unless they can sharpen spears. Our war chief is dying. Our enemies are massing for another attack. We must prepare for battle.
We should go, Kellen. We have the scroll we came for, and this one smells blood in the wind.
Patience, Nog. I have words yet to speak here. Stories can do surprising things, Spear Maiden, whether they are true or not. And this is one you should hear. It comes from the Great War that nearly ended the Empire. It began when the High Elves slaughtered every Imperial blade, calling themselves the New Aldmeri Dominion. They and their allies swept through the land, even capturing the Imperial city itself. The Emperor fled north, leaving Cyrodiil to the invaders. This is the story of a forgotten hero who changed the very course of history.
Bring me a warrior with strength and courage. That Nord looks adequate. Bring the mortal forth, and for his opponent, that one.
Why do I have a feeling they're going to kill us either way?
No mercy.
You're pretty good with that axe. We work together, we might have a chance. I'm Tyr, one of the Blades. 2 of us, a dozen of them. It's almost a fair fight.
You'll never escape. Reeve will destroy you.
I'm guessing that's Reeve.
These mortals must not be allowed to reveal Lord Narathan's plans. Destroy them.
We're outnumbered. Let's take some of them out before they overwhelm us.
Destroy them!
You are stronger than I thought, mortal. But you will not be able to prevent the coming. Blood will flow, and my master will let loose darkness on the world.
The Dramora's words unnerved the hero. They journeyed north to meet Laaneth, a sorceress friend of Tyr's, well-versed in Daedric matters. But the road ahead was far from clear.
Look what we have here. Standard fee. Hand over your coin or you die.
This is our road. Nobody passes without paying a tribute.
We haven't got any money. As for taking our lives... Dominion guards.
Halt! We're looking for a rogue blade who matches your description.
There must be some misunderstanding.
What kind of misunderstanding?
The kind where you thought we'd come quietly.
They chose to avoid the roads. But of course, the wilderness has its own dangers.
We've made it. That's Laaneth's house, and it's crawling with cultists. Laaneth must be in trouble. Come on!
You're too late. By now, the sorceress is leagues from here. Stop! We can tell you where they've taken your friend.
The cultists kidnapped the sorceress Laaneth and had taken her north. They would use her to help them bring about a dread prophecy known as the Culling.
I don't like it any more than you do, but we need a ship to chase the cultists and we don't have any coin. Besides, this ship belongs to smugglers, and I have it on good authority that...
Intruders!
that they're not here tonight.
Who sent you? You don't look like...
Hey! What's going on up there?
Dominion guards. Ah, I love a good storm. Makes the seafaring life interesting.
How about pirates?
No, they're right bastards. Treat an honest smuggler like a common merchant. There's no honor among scoundrels. I stole this cargo fair and square. Let's send these dishonorable thieves into the brine.
Look alive, men, or this storm will toss you about!
There's no sign of Laaneth. You think the crash killed them all?
Maybe. Or maybe it was the locals.
As the Spriggans fell, the travelers spotted one beckoning them into the woods.
Nag would have followed, but Mother always said this one was too curious.
Curiosity served the travelers well. Whatever its reasons, the creature led them straight to their quarry. Cultists had taken refuge in an ancient ruin, only to fall prey to its ferocious new inhabitants.
Laaneth!
I could use a little help here. Thanks for the rescue.
Are all the cultists dead?
I think so. And if we're not careful, we will be too. Be careful. These goblins had a powerful chief with them when I first arrived. We'd better finish off as many of them as we can before he comes back.
Laaneth had learned that the cult was secretly led by Lord Narafin, the Dominion warlord who had captured the Imperial City. To bring about the prophecy, he intended to sacrifice all of the city's inhabitants. Laaneth suggested they seek out the Imperial army, then in exile in Skyrim, and warn the Emperor of Narafin's plot.
I don't like these woods.
This is the shortest way I know to Skyrim.
But not the safest.
Ride them down!
In the spider's web, they found a high elf merchant calling for help.
Did they free him? He might give away their location to the Dominion.
This one would have taken his gold.
The travelers would not leave him to die, whatever the risk.
No one in this tavern knows where the Emperor's forces are camped out.
Or maybe the locals just aren't fond of the Imperials. Why are they trying to kill us? Are they assassins? Dominion operatives?
They're Nords. This is what we do for fun.
Hey. If the locals weren't lying, the Legion should be nearby.
There they are.
Hail! I am Tyr, Knight Brother of the Blades.
They don't look pleased to see us.
We're not going back there. The Imperial Legion is doomed.
They'll end you!
No. Look, Legate Cassia has arrived. Run, men!
Well, look who it is. Thanks for taking out those deserters for me, Tyr. Have you come to serve the Emperor once more?
Cassia, we need to speak with him immediately.
The Emperor was horrified to hear of Lord Narafin's plan, but he knew an attack on the Imperial City was doomed to fail. Somehow the Dominion could predict his forces' every move. The hero volunteered to infiltrate the city and discover the source of this ability.
Was this city not guarded?
Well, you see, Narafin had recently reopened the arena. The hero resolved to pose as a gladiator to gain entry. Once inside, swims at night would lead them to a secret passageway into the White Gold Tower.
Good people, by the grace of our liege, Lord Narafin, I welcome you back to the arena, because nothing unites man and mer like the spectacle of glorious bloodshed.
This is not bringing back happy memories.
It'll be fun, just like old times.
Let the games begin!
Huh! Now, here we go. Let's grab some weapons off the wall and get to work.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner! All hail the combatants from the blue team!
Great. Let's get out of here while they're collecting their winnings.
Are you sure these crypts will lead us right into the White Gold Tower?
Are you doubting the greatest smuggler in Tamriel?
It's crawling with the undead.
Well, if they were safe, everyone would use them.
I sense mystical power within that altar. Perhaps it can quiet the dead.
Ready to die?
Amidst the broken bones of the fallen, the hero spotted an ancient grimoire filled with the dread secrets of necromancy.
Dared they meddle with such foul magic?
No. Some gifts carry too terrible a price. Swims at night had been as good as his word. The tunnel led the adventurers straight into the White Gold Tower.
This must be Lord Narafin's study.
Look, the Orb of Vermina. That's how they're tracking the army.
So it is. And I'd like you to step away from it very slowly.
Narafin.
And you are the one who escaped from my temple. Give me the orb, please, or your friend dies now.
Don't do it!
The hero had to make a terrible choice.
Thank you kindly.
No!
You fool! Now you will die.
He's hurt, but he'll live.
He's in no shape to travel.
Leave me. You need to get back to the Emperor.
Ever the tough guy. Come, Narafin will have roused 100 swords by now. Look, the Emperor's guards. Someone's killed them.
You die today!
Thank the divines. The Emperor will live, thanks to you.
He's in no shape to lead the assault.
No! The troops must believe the Emperor is strong. Stranger, you have proven a mighty warrior. Take my armor. In my helm, none will know who you are. Lead the battle in my stead. The fate of the Empire is in your hands.
Free from prying eyes, the Imperial forces launched a surprise attack from the west, followed by a similar attack from Cheydinhal. The hero would then lead the charge to the city gates.
Well, in that armor, you certainly look like the Emperor.
Form up on the Emperor! Charge! All right, troops. Our job is to take that gate and fast. We're through! Come on. We've got to find Narafin before it's too late. Narafin.
Well, well. The Emperor himself. Come to... what? Duel me? You think you can stop me? Is that it? Fool. Look around you. The culling has begun. I will unleash the fires of oblivion tonight. After I've added your body to the pyre.
so, the city was saved. The people hailed the Emperor as a hero, little suspecting who their true savior was. The forgotten hero quietly left the city, little realizing that even greater adventures were yet to come. But that is a story for another evening.
How is this supposed to help us? Our war chief is dying. We need more than stories. We need...
What you need is hope. I saw your war chief fight today in that ferocious mask of hers. As I think of it could have been anyone out there. It could have been...
me.
Let's you and I pay our respects at the command tent. I have the strangest feeling that the war chief is about to make a miraculous recovery.
Apologies, Kellen. Nog was sure he saw water this way.
Not to worry. We should have enough to last until we reach the city.
A long ride that promises to be. Nog would have a story to forget the heat.
But of course, indeed, you have just reminded me of one. I saw it not in the scrolls, but in a journal many years ago. I shall try my best to recall it in the writer's own words.
My name is Talym Rend. This is my confession, and my warning. Once, I was one of the Empire's most cunning spies, but I left that life behind when my son Novus was stricken with a terrible madness. I sought help from the Temple, from Outlander healers, and even Ashland mystics. None could help him. So I set out to make a bargain. In Morrowind, it is death to commune with Sheogorath, the Daedric Prince of Madness. They say he is a corner of the House of Troubles. But to save my boy, I would commune with any devil you could name. And so it was that I sought the fabled land of madness, a place they call the Shivering Isles. And, God's help me, I found it.
A stranger? What brings you to the Fringe?
I'm looking for Sheogorath.
Oh, that's not a good idea. See, you'd have to get to New Sheoth Palace, which is on the other side of the gate, which is guarded by the gatekeeper, who you'd have to be a madman to try to fight.
Perhaps I am a madman.
A lot of those around here. If you're determined to try, check the Garden of Swords. Maybe there's a weapon there that can fight that thing. Right over there.
I think I see it.
Gotta run. Been real nice talking to you. Don't follow me.
Thanks for your... Hey, where's my purse?
Away, you! This is my garden, you hear me? Mine! Dog! Stop it! You're wrecking the garden!
I need a weapon that can kill the gatekeeper. Give it to me, and I'll leave.
It pains me to harvest it, but here. I used the body of the last gatekeeper to fertilize the ground where this axe grew. Now get out of here, and stay on the path.
That thing's huge. Hope the gardener was right about this axe.
Alice guides me. You killed it! Fantastic! I've always wanted to see the other side of the gates. Good luck, pal. See you around.
I must beg your pardon, but the Lord Sheogorath will not see you. He said you were, and I quote, boring, boring, boring. Boo-hoo, my poor son. Get over yourself. No, wait. Get under yourself. That would be funny. I suggest you try to be more entertaining. Perhaps someone needs your heroic services. The Isles are full of exciting ways for a foolhardy adventurer to amuse my lord.
Help! Help! Hey, mister, please. I need to get out of here.
Well, look who it is. Still have my purse, thief?
You're not still mad about that, are you? Of course you're not. Look, I'll give it back if you just help me, okay? I was robbing this giant camp when these boulders fell and trapped my leg. Please, the giant could be back any minute.
What kind of giant?
The big kind. Weird one, too. They say he's afraid of rats. Probably why he calls this no rat camp, come to think of it.
I smell elves in my camp. Prepare to die, elves! No, not skeevers! Those are basically rats! Too many skeevers! Get away! Get away!
All right, he's running off. You're safe now, thief. Thief? Oh, for the love of Vex, she's run off. Great. Well, on the bright side, I'm sure Sheogorath found this highly amusing.
La-da-dee-dee-da. No. Maybe it's, la-dee-dee-da. Ugh, that's not it either. Why? Why can't I get it? You, stranger.
What's wrong?
Can't you hear it? The song, playing in my head. Oh, I can't recreate it.
By the gods, I think I can hear it. It's coming out of that cave.
Yes, I ventured inside. There are strange grummites there that I can tell hold the notes, but I can't make them play the song. It's driving me mad not being able to hear it out loud. Please, stranger, please, make them play the song.
It's uncanny. It's as though something in this cave is creating the song in my mind.
That's it. You've done it. Let's get out of here. It's like a fog is clearing from my mind. This cave must be some kind of cruel joke of Sheogorath's, designed to draw in musical souls like us. I'm in your debt, stranger.
Call me Talym.
Lazra Groshar, Bard Extraordinaire at your service. I've been wandering the Isles trying to learn their lore and songs. If you ever need knowledge, companionship, or a jaunty tune, never hesitate to call on me.
You there. You look like a formidable fellow. I need your help. There's a pesky knight who's been following me around constantly. Every waking hour, it seems. I can't see him, can't ever find him, but I know he's there. Find him and beat him bloody for me, will you?
You wouldn't happen to be following around a mage named Raven, are you?
What? That worm? No. He's the one who's constantly following me around. If only I could find him, I'd run him through.
You look a lot like him, you know that? A whole lot.
Nonsense. That weakling and I are nothing alike. Say, you wouldn't be willing to sort him out for me, would you? Believe me, he deserves it.
You do realize you're the same person, right?
What? No, that's ridiculous. Although, it would explain... Oh God, no. No, it can't be true. How dare you! You insolent! You pathetic coward! I'll blast you to pieces!
Something tells me I'm not going to get paid for this job. Well, hopefully Sheogorath at least enjoyed the show.
Well done, sir. My lord has been much diverted by your violent and musical antics. I myself had a most raucous chuckle. Sheogorath will see you now.
You want me to do what? I'm the Daedric Prince of Madness. I don't make people sane. I'd have to be crazy to do that. And I am crazy. So I'll do it. But here's the bargain, mortal. You want me to make one person sane? You've got to bring 3 people around to my side of the coin. You understand? 3 lovely broken minds for one boring whole one. Oh, that's fair, isn't it? Given that you're desperate and I'm mean.
You have a deal.
Wonderful! I promise it'll be the most fun you've ever had. Scratch that. It'll be the most fun I ever had. But I'll have enough for both of us. Your first victim is a crusty old assassin named Xanar. This cat has killed enough people to buy a fortress. And would you believe he doesn't so much as lose sleep over it? He never hears the phantom whispers of his victims, hasn't once huddled in darkness to escape the staring eyes of the dead. Terribly rude, if you ask me. There's got to be a hint of mind-shattering terror in there. And you're going to find it. Give him a good and proper hunting for me. And I brought you some friends to help. I promised them riches, cheese, and that I wouldn't dismember them.
Surprise! Luzra's here to help.
Hi. No hard feelings about that purse thing, right? Course not. You're not the type for hard feelings, right? Right.
I told you, this would be fun.
Look, I found a way into the fortress catacombs.
Sheogorath wants a proper haunting. Maybe we can start by making a little noise.
Xanar, did you hear that racket last night? It was as if the walls of the fortress were shaking, but we couldn't find anyone inside.
It is surely nothing. But make sure you lock the doors tonight, if it makes you feel better.
I've heard tales of this Xanar. He's killed some pretty renowned heroes. The Red Avenger, the Hero of Dawn, the list goes on. He's said to keep their weapons in his trophy room.
Is that so? Serial, if you can get me past the locks, I have an idea.
Xanar, some of the guards were found dead in the trophy room, and there was blood on the blades of the trophies. It's almost as if the ghosts of your enemies took up their weapons against us.
After all these years, you think these spirits would suddenly bother Xanar? No. We have some unseen enemy. Double the guard.
Those guards might be a problem.
Or an opportunity. Luzra, tell me more about these heroes Xanar killed.
What's that noise? By the gods. That mask! It looks just like the one worn by the Red Avenger. Rend those halalu!
Already said too much.
All the way to Savangard!
Xanar, I saw it with my own eyes. I was attacked by the Red Avenger.
Rentos Halalu is dead. This one killed him, remember? And when Xanar kills someone, they stay dead.
Halt! Who goes there?
I am the fire in the darkness, the blade of the morning, the protector of the weak.
It can't be. But that helm, that axe, it must be. It's the Hero of Dawn, Benor Redoran.
Heretics must be punished.
I swear, Lord Xanar, there's no question. It was the Hero of Dawn, Benor Redoran is reborn and out for vengeance.
I will hear no more of this nonsense. This hero was only a man, and Zanar killed him long ago. Zanar fears no spirits, you hear? None.
We've done all we can short of showing Xanar an actual ghost.
Then might I suggest showing him some? My lord sent me to bring you this. It's a special soul gem able to trap and release restless spirits. Its existence is also quite offensive to them, so dare I say, some should be along any minute.
The gem is full. Let's give Xanar a taste of what's inside.
These cowardly simpletons. Ghosts. Fa! Perhaps spirits roam this world. But if they were vengeful, would they not have haunted Xanar long ago? Were they tyrants and monsters of history? Far worse than Xanar. No. Death frees one of mortal concerns. Of vengeance, anger, and guilt. Xanar has freed many, and someday he will be freed in turn. What is that? Who is there? No. No, it can't be. It cannot be. Come back here, you cowards. That is not a real ghost. It cannot be. Cravens, all of you. Xanar fears no mindless spirits. It is true. After all these years, they have come for Xanar. They wish to torment this one for all eternity. I must flee!
Xanar fled into the night, but there was no escape. Seeing our ghosts had broken the assassin, who would live out his days in fear of his long-dead victims, I almost pitied the old killer. But I was one step closer to curing Novos.
Good work, mortal. Well, I haven't laughed that hard since I made King Jarl marry a cabbage. Oh, don't worry. It was a really pretty cabbage. Your next nut to crack is Baron Navir, spoiled, arrogant little mortal who's had everything handed to him. Money, power, fish sticks, several large rocks, you name it. But I think he craves even more. Play on his ego. Play on his imagination. Play on his drums. I hear he hates that. Scramble his brains up good, and you'll be one step closer to curing your pathetic kid.
What do you want, peasant? I've a busy day of lounging about ahead of me.
My lord, I have made pilgrimage to bear witness to your mystical powers. For lo, I have seen in the stars that you are the Prince of Prophecy.
What nonsense is this? I have land, title, and wealth, but mystic powers? I'm no mage. Go bother the Telvanni.
The Telvanni's might comes from books, my lord. Yours is far greater. See for yourself. Make 3 decrees and watch as they come true.
Ha! What foolishness! Very well. I decree that the Quama in my mind shall begin laying eggs of gold, that my rival Miliel's land shall be ravaged by his own peaceful netches, and that, let's say that there is a terrible blizzard in this summer heat. There. Is that enough nonsense for you, peasant?
We shall see, my lord. We shall see.
How are we supposed to make these Quama lay golden eggs?
Oh, that's easy. Did I ever tell you I used to be a painter?
My lord, see what was found at your egg mine this morning.
What? Golden eggs? That's impossible, but if Miliel found out, He might raid my lands. Tell no one about this, understand?
Of course, my lord.
What are we doing at this Telvanni mushroom tower?
Hopefully making it snow. Word is, the mages here have a magical amplifier high in this tower. With it, we should be able to cast a blizzard spell over the Baron's lands.
And you think they'll just let us waltz in and use it?
No. That's going to be the hard part.
By the gods! Snow! It's actually snow! In the hottest summer! Perhaps this was not my wisest wish, but still, snow!
Those giant things are tame. They look like monsters.
Oh, Netches are the gentlest creatures you'll ever meet.
Usually. My neighbor is a netch farmer. Said that when a biddy is afraid, she'll secrete an oil that drives the bulls mad. So we just need to spread some of that oil around Malil's lands.
Malil's netches are attacking his farmers? It's just as I decreed. Can it be? The blizzard? The eggs? The netches? All just as I decreed. How is this possible? Perhaps I do indeed have powers. Perhaps I am indeed the Prince of Prophecy! I shall go demonstrate these powers in Malil's lands.
Uh-oh. We better go follow him.
I hereby declare these lands mine by right of conquest. Let any who would oppose me taste my mystical might.
I guess I'm providing the mystical might.
None can oppose me! Behold my power! You see? That peasant spoke true! I am the Prince of Prophecy! I can do anything! I know. Next, I shall fly! I've always wanted to fly.
Wait! No!
It had almost been fun deceiving the Baron, inflating his already massive ego, until he hurled himself from a cliff, believing he could fly. Lazra was horrified, and said she would no longer do Sheogorath's bidding. But I couldn't stop. I was only one mind away from curing Novos.
I've saved your best victim for last. It's the Breton spymaster, Portia LaLauren. Your old boss, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm usually taken correctly. She's currently attached to a Breton phalanx that's preparing for battle against a pesky clan of Reachman invaders.
No! Portia's a good person. She doesn't deserve...
Deserve what? A little insanity? Take it from me. Insanity's more fun than popping pimples with a hammer! Oh, you really ought to try it sometime. But the choice is yours. You can go back to your poor, crazy son and forget all this ever happened. Oh, little Novos will never know. You could have saved him.
You know I won't do that. Just tell me what you want me to do.
Only what you do best, Tally boy. Get snuggled up, nice and close to your target, and then ruin them. The Reachmen are holed up in that Dwemer ruin there. I'm sure you can figure it out from here. Oh, and I've just decided. You've got 3 days to do the job, or the deal's off. Chop chop.
So, what's the plan?
Portia's whole life is her work. So if she's trying to get intelligence from the Reachmen, so are we. And as luck would have it, I see one of their couriers coming now.
This letter. If I'm reading this right, the Reachmen have created a deadly poison gas. They're going to send it into battle on the back of some of those Dwemer machines. Talym, we've got to tell the Imperials about this.
No, our target is Portia. We've got to make sure she fails. We'll plant false intelligence. Maybe something about a false antidote. I believe I once heard about a sacred flower growing nearby.
You can't be serious. That entire army could die.
And? We don't have time to find the perfect plan. Sheogorath saw to that with his little 24-hour whim. And I would sacrifice 100 armies, 1,000, to save my son. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I understand. But I won't be a part of it, no matter what Sheogorath promised or threatened. Goodbye, Talym. Here's your stupid coin purse back.
If I know Portia, she could be here any minute. I need to get in, plant the false intel, and get out before she arrives.
I know I heard some traps going off over here. Look, there! An Imperial intruder!
Too many of them to fight. Why were they on such high alert?
They've captured her. Time to play hero, for once.
Talym, Rend, what are you doing here?
Heard you might be in trouble. Hang on, I'll get you out of here.
I didn't think I'd ever see you again after what happened. I'm sorry about Novos.
It's not your fault. Now, what do we know about the Reachman threat?
I found this message inside. It says they plan to attack the Shrine of Mara because the sacred flowers growing there represent the only cure for a poison gas their war leaders devised.
Sounds like we better get there first.
Absolutely not. Our order has guarded this grove for generations. We will not allow its sacred flowers to be used for war.
The Doomthane clan is coming here to kill you and burn the grove.
Then we will die. Better that than to surrender the flowers.
We'll have to find another way then.
No. These people are dead either way. And those flowers mean life for our troops.
Portia, you don't want this on your conscience.
For the Empire, I will bear the guilt. We attack. And may the gods forgive us. Divine Mother, forgive me.
You did what you had to do. Let's collect the flowers and go.
Our alchemists have managed to refine the flowers into a gas that, if our intelligence is accurate, should negate the poison. But we don't have much of it. We have to contain the situation.
There's a secret passageway that will allow us to attack the ruin. I think it's the only way to move our troops in, but I'd bet they know about it.
Then it's settled. You and I will guide the troops into the passage. My guess is that they'll wait until we've committed the bulk of our forces to release the poison. And that's when we'll deploy the antidote.
And if the antidote doesn't work...
My intelligence was sound. It will work. It has to.
Let's go then.
No! Get down!
The explosion and the gas conspired to kill most of the Reachmen along with the Bretons. Technically, her mission was a success. But witnessing such a massacre, with the murder of priests weighing so heavily on her soul, was too much for Portia to bear. I hear she did not speak after that day, afraid to utter another command, or to share another secret that might hurt someone. She was, in other words, a better person than I. After all, I was the true architect of the atrocity. I hadn't been sure the flowers would react violently with the poison, but I had known they would not cure it. Yet as I journeyed home, my guilt was a whisper, next to the expectant joy of seeing my son whole again. Imagine then my horror When I found my house empty, I ran to a neighbor, desperate for anyone who could tell me about my son. My boy, Novos. Where is he? Did he run off? Did someone take him?
Talym, what are you saying? Novos is dead. He's been dead for more than a year. Don't you remember? We buried him together.
Wait, now he's confused. So the boy Talym was trying to say was dead the whole time, and Talym didn't know? But he buried him, so he must have known. And if he knew, why do these things he did?
These are exactly the questions Talym wanted answers to. He returned to the Shivering Isles to seek them.
Halt! Our lord does not wish to see you, Talym Rend. You are not welcome in New Sheoth.
You think you can stop me?
Be careful. The madness is coming over him.
Sheogorath! I'm coming for you! No, the doors! The doors have turned to walls. There's no way in. No, I need answers. You owe me answers! Sheogorath!
It was at that point, racked by despair, that Talym Rend truly began to fall into madness.
When did I get here? Where is here? Here's as good as anywhere, isn't it? This is his plane. He must be everywhere. And probably nowhere, too. Let's check under this rock. Sheogorath, you in there?
Why don't you keep it down, pal? Some of us are trying to sleep.
Aha! One of your foul creations, eh? Die, abomination!
For my people!
Your monsters are no match for me, mad god! You hear me? Got to remember why I'm here. Wherever here is. Whoever I am. I'm Vivek. No, that's not right. Maybe I'm a baron. No, I know. I'm...
Novos
A talking tree! Another of Sheogorath's tricks! Die, tree! That'll teach trees to mess with whoever I am. Why am I alive anyway? I suppose it's easier than being dead, seeing as how I'm already doing it.
You could try the alternative.
No, I don't think so. Not today. Not today, Sheogorath.
Dumb.
Lazra? Lazra, are you okay?
I'll be all right. I saw you down by the river, fighting a crab, attacking a tree. I approached and it was like you didn't recognize me at all. What happened to you?
I didn't mean to hurt you. My mind is so jumbled, I can't keep anything straight. Maybe I don't want to.
Well, if you do, I think I know a way to help. This won't be pleasant. I'm going to play you an ancient song of great power. It will send you inside of yourself to face your darkest fears. If you're not strong enough, you may never come out.
Do it. All I have to lose is my mind.
My Arcase beard. This day will be mine.
You're awake. You shook horribly there for a while, but I kept playing.
Thank you. My mind is still clouded. But I know what I have to do. Force Sheogorath to see me, to tell me the truth about whatever he did to my mind. There must be someone, or something that can compel him.
I've heard a legend that Sheogorath keeps a powerful warrior trapped in a cave in Knife Point Hollow. Maybe he's just torturing him, but some believe that he fears him. Monsters. They must be guarding Sheogorath's prisoner. Be careful in there.
You're here. Yes, I knew you'd show up. Dais of Mytheria knows most things.
You're not what I was expecting. I was looking for a warrior.
No. You were looking for leverage over Sheogorath. And that, this old librarian can provide. Once, long ago, the one you know as Sheogorath walked the earth as Jiggalag, the Daedric Prince of Order. I was his librarian, the keeper of his endless records. The other Daedric princes feared his power, so they conspired to transform him into that which he hated most, the essence of chaos itself. Sheogorath has suppressed his memories of Jiggalag and destroyed almost all trace of him, save for two, myself and the Sword of Jiggalag, which is lost to him. I suspect I know where that sword is. Find it, and Sheogorath will see you. Oh, whether to thank you or kill you, even I cannot predict.
This is the place Dais told us about. What is that thing?
Maybe some last remnant of Jiggalag? Whatever it is, it's in my way. There it is. The sword. Now I can face Sheogorath.
I get the feeling this is the sort of thing you have to do alone.
Considering I'll probably die anyway, seems best. Thank you again, Luzra. I didn't deserve your help after...
Nah, forget it. I owed you one. Good luck, Talym.
So, you're back. You've got some old sword, and you think that entitles you to what? A back rub? Some cheese?
To a reckoning! You tricked me! Manipulated my mind! Made me think my son was alive!
And you're welcome. You're the one who came to me. All boo-hoo and out of your wee mortal mind. You couldn't live with your memories then, but now... Oh, now you want them back.
The things you made me do!
That was the price, Tally boy. The price for making you forget. So, I put a wee little fib in your mind about, what's his name, to motivate you. So what?
Novos! His name was Novos!
Yeah, him! Look, you want your memories back so bad. I'm all too happy to give them to you. But I don't think you'll survive it. Here, a trip down memory lane.
Talym, you're our best spy, but you're not ready to go back into the field. Go home. See your son.
The worm cult killed my partner. I'm ready to take them down. Set up the training exercise. I'll prove it.
Surprise!
Okay, you win.
I'll find someone to watch Novos while you're gone.
I left him alone. I didn't realize how precious that time was.
Oh, I'm sure you had good reasons. You've always got good reasons. How rude of me! I forgot. I promised you more memories, didn't I? Well, here you go. You seek to join the worm cult? To worship our dread lord? Very well. Here is your first test. A trial of cunning. Well done. But another trial yet awaits. I've got one more memory for you. And it's a doozy. There is one last test, Initiate. The trial of ruthlessness.
Novos? Dad?
Death is our home and our strength. Slay him. Prove you are one of us.
I am sorry, son. I am so sorry.
The King of Worms be praised. Welcome to the Worm Cult, brother.
Novos. My son.
Oh, very sad, isn't it? So very, very sad. You know, I think it's even more fun watching your mind break the second time around. Or is it the third now?
No. I took that easy path once. Chose to forget, to run from what I'd done. And you used me. Not this time. This time I live with the pain. Let's see if you can do the same.
What is this? Who's this Prince of Ardor loser? Oh, that's not me, is it? I can't ever have been that boring. Oh, this is making me skin crawl. That's not me. Stop it! Cut it out! You lose! Give up! Go home! Uncle! Uncle! Father, brother, second cousin, just stop making me remember!
Unable to withstand his own terrible memories, Sheogorath relented. He restored my memories and lifted the cloud of madness from my mind. I also made him promise to leave Luzra and Siriel in peace. In exchange, I promised to leave the Isles forever. I return home now to nurse my grief, and perhaps in time, to plot my revenge on the cult of the worm. My warning to you then is this. There will always be a devil seeking a bargain, promising to take away your pains. Do not trust them. The past may be the heaviest burden, but it is our burden to bear.
Does Kellen not have any happy tales?
A few. But as the story reminds us, we must remember the darkest tales as well.
It is a dark night, Kelle. This one would have another story to fall asleep to. What became of your forgotten hero?
I have only a dark tale for a night such as this. One with no heroes at all. It began when a mysterious merchant named Uther Nir sought to make the one you speak of his agent.
Come in, traveler. I'm so glad you got my invitation. I've been watching you for some time, and I think you're just the person I need. I warn you, this task will be bloody, but the cause is just. It concerns an infamous band of assassins known as the Dark Brotherhood. The Brotherhood is a foul death cult, worshipping a living corpse known as the Night Mother. Some years ago, my daughter, the poor misguided girl, murdered her own mother in order to gain their favor. She claimed to be recruited by the Night Mother's listener herself. Later, I learned that my daughter too had died pursuing this violent life. For years I have sought this listener, but she is elusive. I want you to infiltrate the Brotherhood, find her, and lead me to her. Together, we will ensure that no other family suffers the same fate as mine. I know one sure way to get the Brotherhood's attention. Find someone they were planning to assassinate and kill them first. I would check the inn to see if anyone's seen anything suspicious. I also know a man was murdered yesterday. Try examining his body.
You ask too many questions. I think it's time we taught you what we do to nosy people. All right, you win. There's a man who says, "Hail Sithis," when he's in his cups. He scared me more than you do. But not anymore. He lives on the east side of town.
Examining the body, the agent found claw marks on its back. This was not the work of any assassin. Had the monsters that infested Dregside come into the city? The agent resolved to investigate. Surveying the shanty town, the agent heard a muffled cry from within a boarded-up home. But before they could investigate, Dregside's fearsome residents fell upon them.
Thank you for rescuing me. I am Princess Barinia. 2 noblemen kidnapped me to blackmail my father, the king. One was killed by those monsters, but his partner dragged him into town to make it look like a murder. Bring that traitor to justice, and I'll reward you. I believe he's holding a gala tonight.
Welcome to my gala. Let us raise a glass to the downfall of the king.
Gall and pox.
The princess sent you. Then my plans are undone. Kill me if you wish, but the king is weak. Our day will come, and soon.
As the hero searched the house, the assassin arrived home. The hero faced a choice: confide in the assassin, or attempt to kill him and complete his contract in his stead.
You wish to join our brotherhood? Very well. Show me your skills.
We obey.
You fight well. Here, take my contract. The target is Markham Hawksmire, the corrupt head of the Order of the Hour Guard. He's likely at their barracks, or the Temple of Akatosh. An intruder! Guards, to arms! Ugh.
There was no sign of Markham. The agent would have to look elsewhere.
Brother Markham warned us that someone might come for him. Be gone!
Foreign glory!
Markham knew someone was coming for him. He said he was leaving town on the next ship. The assassin has found me! To arms, men!
With Markham dead, the Dark Brotherhood soon approached the agent and welcomed them into the fold. Over the coming weeks, the agent earned their trust. Then, the unexpected happened. A fleet of corsairs attacked the city of Wayrest, even as the agent received a most fateful contract.
Brother, we have a most difficult contract. You are to assassinate the King of Wayrest himself. It seems some powerful nobles in the city want him dead. The castle gates are barred against the corsair assault, but perhaps you can find another way in.
The agent found a likely path into the castle, if not a pleasant one.
You need to get into the castle. Why? No, don't tell me. I trust you. Here, this disguise should get you through the front gate.
The guards have left the city gates open. Please, help us close them before the corsairs overrun us.
Fire!
Thank you, stranger. But my baby was trapped outside the city. Can you save her? She'll be wearing a pink bow.
The agent looked high and low for the woman's missing baby, before realizing it was not at all what they had been expecting.
Into the breach!
Baby! You saved her! May the Nine bless you, stranger.
The agent was inside, but now stealth would be required to reach the throne room.
My claws grip your throat!
An assassin? I don't know how you made it in here, but you'll find I'm well prepared. I know all about the conspiracy against me. It's why I left the city gates open for the corsairs. They will destroy the rest of my enemies, while my guards do the same to you. Wait! We can work something out! By now the corsairs will have killed whoever hired you. Spare me, and I will sail with them at dawn, leaving the throne to my daughter. Please! I beg you!
The king sailed from Wayrest, promising to someday grant the agent lands and titles for sparing him. Promises that were never, to my knowledge, fulfilled. But he and his corsairs left a devastated city in their wake. And, as the agent soon learned, they had destroyed the Brotherhood sanctuary and killed all within. But Uther had learned of another Brotherhood sanctuary in Falkreath, where a survivor of Wayrest would be welcomed with open arms.
The king's crimes were grave, and the agent was not feeling merciful. He swiftly ended the king's reign. But the corsairs had laid ruin to Wayrest. And while the agent had carried out the contract, they had destroyed the Brotherhood sanctuary, leaving no survivors. The agent set out for Falkreath, having learned of another sanctuary there.
All right, newcomer. Let's see what you can do. We have a contract on Rathir, the new priest at the Hall of the Dead. There's something odd about that one. Be careful. He's been seen around Grave Concoction's potion shop.
I don't know anything about Rathir. I've already asked you to leave. So I guess we'll have to do this the hard way.
You die today!
Stop! Stop! I'll tell you everything. Rathir's a necromancer. I left his cult when I found out. Tell you what, I'll let you borrow my old robes to sneak into his ritual if you do a little something for me. I have this new poison I've been dying to try out. Why don't you test it on the residents of the Hilltop Shrine?
The agent traveled to Hilltop Shrine to test out Zaria's poison. But the residents she spoke of would not be easily dealt with.
Forward!
That worked even better than I'd hoped. Here are the robes I promised. They should make it easier to get close to Rathir.
You're asking too many questions about my master. I think it's best I silence you. Permanently.
Searching the Hall of the Dead, the agent found a map. Perhaps it would lead to the priest.
It's the assassin I was warned of. Rise, my guardians, and destroy them!
Chase them all the way to Sovngarde!
The necromancer's words unnerved many in the sanctuary. Who had warned him? It was perhaps no coincidence that not long after the incident, the listener herself chose to visit Falkreath. This was the agent's chance to gain her trust and learn where she and the Night Mother dwelt.
Greetings. I have come to give you an unpleasant task. We believe there is a traitor in our midst, and as the one who killed Rathir, only you are above suspicion. In better days, we would have purged this entire sanctuary. But after the destruction of Wayrest, our numbers are too few for that. I've told the others you'll be helping them with their contracts. Discover who the traitor is and silence them permanently.
You want to help on this assassination? Very well. We're after an orc bandit holed up in this mine. Try to be useful, eh? Watch out around the other brothers. They can't all be trusted. I caught a glimpse of someone sneaking around the sanctuary last night. It was dark, but I could tell they had red eyes.
I suppose you can help me on this task. The target is a criminal being held in this jail. Our job is to ensure he never sees trial. But the guards may not like that much.
Into the breach!
Good work, brother. Now, we need merely escape. You're looking for the traitor, aren't you? I found a mysterious note in a dead drop. From the delicate script, I believe the traitor is a woman.
New blood, eh? I'm Babette. Don't let my innocent face fool you. I'm the oldest member of the Brotherhood. I've got a contract on this farmer, but I think she might be more than she appears to be too. You're looking for the traitor, aren't you? I saw someone acting suspicious the other day. They were wearing a hood.
I've learned something about our traitor. Apparently, Rathir was spotted meeting someone with pointed ears near the sanctuary. Do you think you know who it is? Remember, the traitor will lie to you.
You think I'm the traitor? Do I wear a hood? Do I have pointed ears? You're lucky I like you, or I'd kill you for suggesting it.
You think I'm the traitor? I swear by Sithis I'm not. Maybe you are.
Come at me!
The void calls to me. But know this, I was a loyal brother. If you are not the traitor, you have more killing to do.
So you found me out. Very well. You'll make a fine traitor once I've killed you.
I had hoped not to lose more brothers than necessary, but so be it. The traitor is dead, and you have proven yourself, if nothing else, an efficient killer. I could use someone so ruthless by my side. Come, join me in Bravo.
The agent arrived to a city in turmoil. A war between two rival skooma gangs gripped the city. The lucky old lady, the statue that stood atop the Night Mother's crypt, had been destroyed in the fighting. Jaden Hall, too, had sent Alazan help in the form of two assassins, Garnog and Andronica.
Thank the Night Mother you've arrived. Garnog and Andronica have gone missing. I sent Andronica to assassinate the heads of the city's two skooma gangs. I sent Garnog to assassinate the head of the Bravo treasury. Neither has returned. I need you to find them.
Agent, your last message was unclear. Why are you in Bravo? Have you found the listener? I have a business manager in town. Meet him at the Silver Home Inn.
Another assassin? Sound the alarm!
The agent learned that the head of the treasury had already been assassinated. Garnog had succeeded in his mission. So where was he? The agent found Uther's messenger in a room at Silver Home Inn. A strange noise sounded from a nearby room that did not immediately concern the agent. The messenger asked again if the agent had found the listener.
Did the agent tell him?
No. The agent dodged the question, assuring the messenger that progress was being made.
This den is closed territory. Get lost.
Mother's dog.
Talos guides me.
Enough! Let us parley, assassin. You seek the assassin woman? She tried to kill this one. If you want her back, you must do something for the claws. Assassinate the head of our rivals, the Eclipse. When it is done, meet me at the bridge south of town.
The agent faced a choice. Should they sneak in and assassinate the leader? Or walk in and attempt to parley?
What is going on out here? Let us talk like civilized people. The claws have your compatriot. Then we have a common enemy. I will send some of my men to help you assassinate the rogue.
It's the Eclipse! We've been betrayed!
These streets are mine!
My thanks. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go finish off the Eclipse leader. The Night Mother commands it, after all.
The agent investigated the strange noise at the inn and found Garnog being tortured.
I didn't tell them anything. They'd been following me since Chidinal. They didn't tell me who they were, but I heard them mention a name. Uther.
With the assassination of their leaders, the gang war intensified. Amidst the violence, Alazan dare not leave the Night Mother's side, but Garnok's tale seemed to enrage the listener. She soon told the agent why.
When I was a young woman, my father murdered my mother. I ran and joined the Brotherhood, swearing that someday I would use the assassin's art to end him. His name is Uther Nir, and now I know he's in Bravel. At long last, the Night Mother has given me permission to end his life. I need you to find him, but don't kill him. Lure him to me. His life is mine.
You found the listener? And the Night Mother? Excellent! I will raise an army of mercenaries, and together we will burn the crypt to the ground. You, my agent, will have the honor of putting an end to the wicked woman as I watch. At last, the Night Mother's crypt! Men, burn it to the ground! And you, my agent, kill the listener!
What? But I thought...
You thought you had a loyal assassin. The most skilled you'd ever seen. No, my dear. Your trusted lieutenant has been my agent from the beginning. Now, my friend, fulfill your contract. Kill the listener!
Garnog, you're hurt. Get the Night Mother to safety. We will hold these mercenaries off.
It will be done.
Father, for long years I have awaited this.
As have I. I knew while you lived I would never be safe. Come, let us end this once and for all.
The Brotherhood is my true family.
Goodbye, daughter! And now, my traitorous agent, it is down to you and me. You will die for betraying me!
Uther Nir had succeeded in killing his daughter, but the agent had ensured that he paid for his vile crimes with his life. Thanks to the agent, Garnog was able to escape with the Night Mother, ensuring that the Brotherhood would live on.
Nog is not sure if this is a tale of victory or defeat.
As I said, my friend, some tales have no heroes. Only people in the darkness, searching for a glimmer of light.
If you want to kill Alazan, you'll have to get through me.
Garnog, you're hurt! Get out of here! I'll finish the traitor!
all the way to Slavengard.
I trusted you, but here you are, a lapdog for my murderous father. Fine then, die like the dog you are!
The agent had done well. The Brotherhood's listener was dead, and its base and Bravo destroyed. The Assassin's Guild was reduced to a shadow of its former self for decades. With bloody work done, Orthanir returned to his business dealing, leaving the agent to chart their own course once more.
Nog is not sure if this is a tale of victory or defeat.
As I said, my friend, some tales have no heroes. Only people in the darkness, searching for a glimmer of light.
This one is beginning to suspect you don't know where we're going, Kellin. In a way, you are correct, Nog. The scrolls tell me we are on the right path. But as to our destination, well, who knows where a journey will lead. Nog senses one of your stories coming. Why not? This is the story of the time the forgotten hero went on a most unexpected journey indeed. It began with a visit from an old friend.
Well. The years have been kind to you. When I heard you were in Skyrim, I knew you were just the partner I needed for my latest enterprise. I was recently approached by a mysterious man who's been hiring adventurers and treasure hunters from across Tamriel. He wanted me to find a bauble called Barrelzar's Mazed Band. Legend has it, this ring can transport you to the long-lost Clockwork City, workshop of the dead tinkerer god Sothasil. And now he thinks he's tracked it right here to the Rift. I turned him down. Didn't trust him, but there must be a fortune in that city. What do you say, you and I find that ring and steal it right from under the treasure hunters' noses? We could try following the other treasure hunters, or we could check with my old friends in the Thieves Guild. If anyone knows where to find something valuable, it'll be them.
Swims at night. You've got nerve showing your face here. Think we forgot that cargo you lost?
You're not really still mad about that.
Mad's got nothing to do with it. This is just business. Alright, boys. I think he's learned his lesson. Won't be stealing from us again. There was a thief boasting about a magic ring. Argonian, called Sails Through Storms. But she got arrested some weeks back.
Sails Through Storms got caught? She's a legend.
So I gathered. And the guards know it too. She's not in the usual jail, and no one's saying where she is. We've no notion how to free her.
I have a really bad idea.
I'm warning you, old man. Give us the magic ring, or this might get ugly.
Please, no. You don't understand. I need it. You there, stranger. Please, help me. The gods bless you. In truth, I don't even have that magic ring anymore. I lost it in the woods over yonder. If you find it, I beg you, please return it. It's precious to me.
The hero searched the wood for the old man's ring until running afoul of a vicious werewolf.
Wait, don't kill him. That's my son. There it is. The ring.
That doesn't look like Berylzar's mazed band, but it does look valuable.
No. This ring is blessed by her sin. It helps my son control his curse.
We could keep it for our trouble. Didn't think so. Ah well, another good deed done. Alright, hear me out. If we commit a brazen enough crime, the guards will take us right to sails through storms. And luckily, brazen is my specialty.
So many purses, so little time.
Stop right there.
Curses, you've got us. But there's no prison in the world that can hold us.
We'll see about that.
Well, look at what the guards dragged in. Welcome to paradise.
We won't be here long. We've come to free you.
Really? Why?
We hear you know something about Berylzar's mazed band.
I might. Get me out of here, and we'll talk.
We obey.
Thanks for the assistance. I don't have the ring, but I do have this journal. It belonged to a great adventurer who claims to have hidden the ring in the most dangerous place they could find. It's sealed inside a dragon cult tomb. This is the chamber the journal points to, but the door is magically sealed.
This inscription reads, "Only the dead may walk these halls. Take up the chalice. Heed Alduin's call."
They killed themselves. Drank poison from this chalice. You don't think
that the door only opens for the poisoned? Might be. I can brew a poison that won't kill us, but it won't be pleasant.
I'm not drinking poison just to find some ring. I'm out.
Your loss. Me? I'll do a lot for treasure. And lost cities are always full of treasure. There's the ring. I guess the poison isn't the only thing that makes this place dangerous. The ring is ours.
I'm afraid not. Thanks for leading us to it, though.
In their weakened state, the hero and Swims at Night could not hold off the treasure hunters. They seized the ring. But Swims at Night would not give up his prize. At the last moment, he reached out and grabbed the hunters.
No, you don't.
And was whisked away with them into the mysterious city. With Swims at Night in danger, the hero sought the help of an old and learned friend. Laaneth was now a teacher at the College of Winterhold. Perhaps she knew another way into the lost city.
Look out, stranger! The books in the library have come alive!
Kashit is happy to oblige.
Thanks for the help. I think I have an idea of how to get to the Clockwork City, but first I need to find out what happened here. Think you can help?
Jesargo thinks he could discover who is behind the library attack. This one knows many who walk these halls. Perhaps in return you could do a small favor for Jesargo. I have been perfecting these new spell scrolls. but have no time to test them. Could you try them? They shouldn't be too dangerous.
The hero ventured out to test J'zargo's scrolls, but their light soon attracted curious predators.
How did the scrolls perform? Oh, well, you survived, no? And now, J'zargo knows just what to do next time. As for the library attack, J'zargo asked around. One of the older students, Nirenya, snuck into the Arcanium last night after dark. Then she slipped into the midden beneath the school. Most suspicious, no? J'zargo is a natural investigator.
So, you found me. No matter. These fools have never understood my work, or what I'm capable of. But I'll be happy to give you the first taste of my power.
Stand aside. This unruly student is mine.
Brains over brawn.
Well, that student is officially expelled. Thanks for your help. I've looked into your Clockwork City problem as well. Its location is shrouded in mystery, but there was one legendary mage who could travel there at will. Devaith Fear. I don't know if he still lives, but one of his daughters is here in Skyrim. I'll take you to her.
You live on the most frozen, gods-forsaken mountain on Nirn, and you think people will leave you alone. But still, you come knocking. Clockwork City, is it? Yes, I know the way, but it's not easy. I'll need the toe of a frost troll, a Dwemer puzzle box, and the skull of a living dragon. Find all that, and I'll help you.
As Laaneth and the hero searched for a frost troll, a fearsome storm kicked up. Out of the snow, a pack of wolves emerged. Somehow, the hero knew they wished to join in the hunt.
Talos guides me.
With the frost troll defeated, the wolves let out a victorious howl and faded into the snow.
Nog does not understand.
Nor did Laaneth, but it seemed to the hero that they were being repaid for a past kindness.
The stories are true. Dragons have returned to the world, and that one is heading our way. I never thought I'd live to see one of these, much less kill one. Come on, let's get this skull back to Alfie. This ruin is our best hope of finding that Dwemer puzzle box, but be careful. It's overrun with Falmer.
She obeyed.
Found the puzzle box. Let's get out of here before more of those creatures show up.
You got all those things? Oblivion, take me. Well, leave them out back, I guess.
You don't need them to get us into the city?
What? No! I just assumed the troll, the Falmer, or the dragon would kill you like they did the last three, and I wouldn't have to bother. But, oh well, a deal's a deal.
Alfie Fear was true to her word. At long last, the hero had found Sothasil's hidden city. Now to find swims at night.
It said Sotha-Sil, the god of this place, died centuries ago. But the machines he built may still be active. Stay alert.
Much of the once great city lay empty and eerily silent. But within the hall of regulation, they heard the sinister sound of gears whirring to life.
Remarkable. Those creatures were putting themselves together. If all the machines can do that, there's no telling what we'll find here. Watch your step. There could be traps in the area.
I will taste blood.
That was close. Come on. If the rest of this place is this dangerous, there's no telling what dangers Swims may be in. Is that... By Azura, it is. After all these centuries, there are still people down there. They must be the last of Sotha-Sil's worshippers. Careful. I think they see us.
Look, there. More Outlanders. To arms, friends. Defend the city.
Fine, Canker Blossom.
Peace! We mean you no harm.
We thought you were with the other Outlanders. They raided our settlement and stole our most precious artifact. A star crystal containing Sotha-Sil's last memory.
Other Outlanders? He must mean the treasure hunters you fought with. Maybe they have Swims. Which way did they go?
That way. Into the Maya Mechanica. Please, return our relic.
Well, well, if it isn't the fool we got the ring from. Come for your friend?
Swims!
There's a hefty bounty on this Argonian's head. But tell you what, throw down your weapons and promise to leave us to plunder in peace, and you can have him.
They're running. Now if only we knew what they'd done with the cultist memory star.
You mean this memory star? I stashed it away when they thought I was unconscious.
You're a wonder. Let's take a look at it.
This day has appeared in all my simulations. The end. My dear friend Almalexia has come to kill me. Now everything depends on my calculations being correct. My machines need 22 minutes to seal the chamber of Lorcan, so that is how long I must live.
Your time has come, Sotha-Sil. All these years you've looked down on me. Have you any last words? Why are you silent? What are you hiding? Speak, curse you! Fine then. Die, old friend. Fall before the one true God.
I have done it. I die. But what is death? A natural function. The chamber is sealed, the work begun. It will take approximately 207 years. But what is that? A rounding error. The new heart of Lorcan will be completed. And it will power my city for all eternity.
The heart of Lorcan. Azura, protect us.
What are you talking about?
The Heart of Lorkhan is one of the most powerful and dangerous artifacts in history. It's what Sotha Sil and the others used to become gods. Dagoth-Ur nearly used it to take over Tamriel, before the Nerevering destroyed it. But if this memory is true, then somehow, somewhere in this city, the machines have built a new one. The heart cannot be allowed to fall into the wrong hands. We have to find it before the treasure hunters do.
If we can find more of these memory stars, maybe we can puzzle out where it is.
I have had so many apprentices over the years, but I believe the man I met today has the potential to rival them all.
Great, Sotha Sil. Have I not shown I have the skill to enter the Hall of Contemplation?
You show much promise, Mechanar. Solve this last riddle, and I shall admit you. The apprentice possesses a dangerous intellect. But to suppress such a mind would be a sin against potential, and so a sin against Sotha Sil.
Amazing. This entire chamber appears to be a machine of breathtaking complexity.
So are those automatons that look ready to kill us.
Look in the gears of the machine. Another memory star.
A dark day. Our annual pilgrimage to the heart of Lorkhan ended in disaster. It was only through a cunning trick that we escaped with our lives.
Behold, arrogant tribunal, the power of the heart flows through me and my minions. We are the gods now, growing stronger as you grow weaker. It is time to pay for your betrayal. You think you've won? I still hold the heart. Escape while you can, Sotha Sil. I am patient. My victory will come.
I have learned. The heart is too important. A backup must be created. But where to store such a thing? I shall build a new chamber beyond the inner curiosity.
That's it. That's where the heart must be.
Look, it's those meddlers. Let's see if we can slow them down.
Do you feel that? The floor, it's moving.
This way. I think I see another memory star.
There was always a 47% chance Mechanar would seek my power. But he has done far worse. Today I found his test subjects. Acolytes modified against their will, merged with beasts through steel and sorcery. Beautiful in their way, but abominable. There was only one thing to be done.
You would condemn me? Hypocrite! Fraud! This is what you strive for! The creation of the perfect life form!
You have misunderstood me, Mechanar. I cast Mechanar out of the city. Now I must rework the enchantments that seal the Chamber of Lorcan to ones that Mechanar could never break.
There. I think I can see enough of the new enchantments in this memory to determine how to unravel them. Now we just need to find the chamber. Yes, this is the place. I can see the contours of the enchantment. But it's going to take tremendous power to break it. Perhaps the machinery here can help.
Whatever you're going to do it fast. The defenses are stirring.
At last. Once again you have led me to my quarry. My old master ensured I could never break those seals. Thankfully, you have done it for me.
It's Mechanar, the apprentice from Sothasil's memories.
Yes. And it's about time you witness my true power. For centuries I have prepared for this moment, crafting myself into a tool that could absorb this power. Now at last, godhood is mine, and your services are no longer required.
The hero tumbled through the darkness. When they awoke, they were alone in the depths of the city, in a chamber that was fast collapsing.
I will taste blood!
The hero had reached stable ground, for now, but from all around they could hear the rumbling of the city being reshaped by Mechanar, and they feared for their friends.
Trapped in a cavern filling with water. Only one tunnel out. Time to live up to my name. Fancy meeting you here. No, I'm fine. Only a tiny bit drowned. Come on, let's find Laaneth.
I'm trapped. Only way out is through that hall full of pistons, but they're not moving. Maybe I can pry them open with bursts of magical energy.
There's more to come.
You two are a sight for sore eyes. Have you found a way out of here?
No, but I did spot a memory star over that way.
The heart has become unstable. Left unchecked, it threatens to destroy the entire city. No matter the danger, I must venture into the chamber and devise a way to contain its power.
We stand united.
Success. With these tools, modeled after Karganrok's own, I can control, shape, and even dismantle the heart, if necessary.
That's it! If we can find those 3 tools, we can destroy the heart and stop Mechanar.
Ah! Mercy!
It's the people of the city. The machines are remaking them. We have to stop this.
Thank you. Mechanar is rebuilding the city in his image. More of our people were taken as well. We must stop him.
You outlanders cannot be allowed to interfere with my experiments. Fabricants, deactivate the intruders.
We can't outrun that army of fabricants forever.
Up these stairs you'll find Sotha Sil's most sacred library.
You go. I'll hold off the fabricants.
No, we need you at the library. I'll fight them.
You'll be killed.
And you won't?
We have no time to argue. Who stays?
Never expected to die a hero. You lot better make this count.
Swims at Night had come to the Clockwork City, seeking its riches. But in the end, he gave his life in the hopes of saving it. Or at least, of protecting his friends. To avenge him, the hero would have to find Sotha Sil's tools and use them to defeat Mechanar.
As deaths go, this is a good one. Good luck, my friends.
A lifetime of study had made Laaneth one of the wisest people in Tamriel. Wise enough to know that this would be her final battle. Still, she fought with bravery to the last, giving her life so that her friends could find Sotha Sil's lost tools and use them to defeat Mechanar.
Sotha Sil stored much of his thoughts and notes in this machine, but it's deadly for a mortal to access it.
We've got to try, or Laaneth sacrificed herself for nothing.
Excellent work. It seems that when he foresaw his coming death, Sotha Sil hid his tools around the world, but using the doors of egress, we can transport you to each of them.
As the hero crossed through the portal, they found they had walked into the middle of a deadly clash between the Imperial Legion and the Stormcloak Rebellion. Once the hero had escaped the melee, they found a cleverly hidden cavern. Deep within lay Sotha Sil's rendition of the mighty hammer, Sunder. The hero's next step took them high into the Gerald Mountains, but they found the tool had an unwitting guardian. A dragon who had in ages past learned to master the Thuum from Parthenax himself. With the dragon slain, the hero found the hiding place of Sotha Sil's replica of Keening. The sword so sharp it could slice through and shape the heart's power. One of the tools had been hidden deep in a forgotten crypt, where few living creatures dared to walk. Deep in the crypt, the hero found Sotha Sil's version of Wraithguard, a mighty gauntlet designed to wield the other two tools.
That's the last of the tools. Now let's go find Mechanar and destroy the heart.
What? You can't destroy it. I believe its power is what has allowed our crops to grow, our machinery to run. There must be another way. Perhaps you can use the heart instead.
I don't like it. Laaneth believed that the heart was dangerous, and I trusted her more than most.
I thought you might come. I've prepared a surprise for you. For years I have modified the living. But with my newfound power, I have found the dead just as malleable.
Mechanar's will must be obeyed. Prepare to be destroyed.
Mechanar, you'll pay for what you did to her.
Come then, and meet your doom.
Now, use the tools to harness the heart's power. Fight Mechanar as a fellow god.
Look around you. That thing is unstable. If you use it, it might just kill you.
That's a risk we have to take. Without the heart, my people will die.
Laaneth wouldn't have wanted this, but it's your call.
No! Do you know what you've done? Centuries of patience and planning, all lost. You will burn for this!
If I fall this day, may I be sad.
Mechanar was defeated, and the mechanical heart shattered beyond repair. Neither would again threaten Tamriel. But Galen was right. The heart had been what kept the city's vegetation alive and its gears turning. Sothasil's last worshippers were forced to leave the city behind and start a new life elsewhere.
This is not the sort of unexpected journey Nog wishes to go on.
Sometimes our journeys choose us, my friend, and we must only hope we are wise and brave enough to meet them.
Nog thinks Kellen is just lost.
You weren't listening at all.
You think yourself my equal now? Pathetic. You cannot hope to match my genius.
You can barely contain the heart's energy. Be careful, or it will destroy you and this entire chamber.
Vile canker blossom.
Mechanar was defeated, but the hero paid a heavy price. The energy of the heart proved too much to hold within their physical form. The hero's body disintegrated. But the Clockwork City lived on, powered by the heart, and Galen believed that the hero's consciousness lived on there, a whisper in the still churning machinery.
So, you are saying you're lost and we're going to die?
I'm saying sometimes our greatest deeds come when we least expect them.
Nog thinks you are lost and we're going to die.